Hey, what's up, peoples? How you guys doing? It's Renal Khaliq. I came by to talk about what happened on this past NXT. And apparently it was pretty epic. CM Punk came and joined him at commentary. I was like, I was surprised he was doing commentary for NXT, even though he did have a rookie named Darren Young, and well, hopefully he doesn't get released from his contract, because I know if he did, they would forget about him. They say he was a pro for NXT Season 1, but we won't see much of that. Anyways, the night kicked off with CM Punk walking down as commentator, and I gotta say, that was a surprising replacement for Michael Cole. I don't know why he randomly did commentator, but he did very well at commentator. Surprisingly, he was a good commentator for NXT, and he was wearing a jacket. Oddly, I thought he was wearing pants too, but I don't know why he came in underwear and boots pretty much. But apparently that's what the night kicked off. And then with all the 6 NXT rookies coming in, Kayla was about to state a speech, then Vicky was like, "Excuse me! I said excuse me!" That's what she came out and said. And apparently she walked out and she said she introduces 2 pros that's going to help Layla and Caitlyn, which were Lay Cool, who came down. And one of the tweets said, "Is she shoving Lay Cool down their throats?" I don't really think so, but I think Michelle McCool's like the face of the group, because I know Michelle McCool's like doing most of the work than Layla, and apparently, you hardly see Layla, does compete. She's a good competitor in matches, but Michelle McCool, they're just trying to get her in the spotlight for the most part. So didn't really do as much. So pretty much Layla and Michelle came out with 2 identical champions. Like, what's up with that? They need 2 separate titles. Like, that's where they got retarded pretty much. But for the most part, they came down to back up Caitlyn, and then they insult like half the rookies, like Naomi. Move your big juicy butt out the way, and Caval's the property of Lay Cool pretty much. Hopefully there's no dissension among them 3. Hopefully them 3 could become a group. Because Caval got these 2 wonderful women, so they're close to his age pretty much. So moving on, there was Kelly comes and steps in to help back up Naomi and calls him Dumb and Dumber, and then that's where Kelly says, "Oh, how about we have Naomi and Jamie Keys in the 6-man tag team match?" I gotta say the match was I didn't like how the match went after that pretty much. So moving on, there was the musical chairs, and we had the musical chairs. The musical chairs was the music was horrible. Like, I thought the music was saved the musical chairs thing, and I think that was a little bit goofy there. Pretty much, but we know the winner was AJ Lee. She's been winning most of the contests so far, so I think she would be immune from elimination. Hopefully Xana doesn't get eliminated, because I think hopefully she gets her first win before elimination. I don't want her to continue to get embarrassed pretty much. So after musical chairs, we have a segment with Xana Goldust. She fears that she may be her visa may be expired pretty much. Her visa gets expired apparently, and I think hopefully I think it's the same situation I think real life with Barrett and McIntyre. So hopefully she continues to be in the business apparently, but I mean NXT apparently. So apparently a little bit after that. So after that we have the AJ Lee and against Maxine. And the feud was quite epic. The feud was great. Start off last week, Maxine shoves a $20 in AJ Lee's bra, and then AJ Lee snatches it out, rips it, and starts to attack Maxine violently. So after the match, Maxine gets the upper hand by doing the beat head frontward, I think backwards, and she got the upper hand halfway through the match, and AJ Lee did some counters and some good build-ups, and I think that was pretty good comeback moves from AJ Lee. Like, AJ Lee actually did train for WWE, so she would be the most epic. Hopefully she goes into the next breakout star, or if she fails to win, then she somehow gets a spot at some point. So that's what we get pretty much. So
I didn't steal it.
that's what happened. But AJ Lee did good. She gets the win after the finisher move or somewhat. And that's what happened. So after that, we get Michael Cole come out. May I have your attention, please? So with all the heat he's been getting, so he's gonna look like fans were excited that he's back because he's been getting a lot of heat, and he's coming back to save NXT. Like, please, why would they he leave NXT? I think they're just trying to do some build up, or they could at least did a test where how much viewers they're gonna lose, because I know they would have lose some viewers. Like, people knew that. I know subscribers on YouTube knew they're gonna lose a ton of viewers for NXT. Like, if you go on Twitter, you can see how many people are viewing NXT pretty much. So it's good. Michael Cole's back. Good. Michael Cole's now back to doing his job on NXT pretty much, and I was a little impressed. So a little bit after that, we Michael Cole returns to join CM Punk. And then a little bit after that, we get the Talk the Talk challenge. The Talk the Talk challenge was very lazy. Matt Striker could have gave some better topics than that. Oksana was a joke. Like, she doesn't know what a donkey. I thought foreigners know more animals than all the Americans. Not to be racist at some point, but come on, that was pretty ridiculous. Show us what a llama was. I think they could have showed it on a picture at some point, but that wasn't very pleasing. And Jamie got off topic completely. Teeth was something easy to talk about. She would say your strongest teeth and stuff like that, but come on, that was a joke with Jamie Keith. She got disqualified. Naomi got disqualified. I didn't want to talk about it as much. And Kaitlyn did a good job of talking about underwear. Like, you could see someone's underwear, and that's her ignition. She was okay on topic though. She was okay, but I think she could have did better than that. AJ Lee. She did good though, and Maxine did okay, but AJ Lee won. But I gotta say that was a joke. So she's gonna get the most immunity from elimination. So for the most part, she may be the next breakout star. May have a big shot, pretty much. So moving on, we have the final match: Jamie Keys, Naomi, and Kelly Kelly against Late Cool and Kaitlyn. I didn't like how that match went at all. I didn't really like it at all. Kaitlyn winds up. Michelle McCool gets the upper hand in the match, and Layla on top of that. I think Layla was tagged in as somewhat, but pretty much Kelly and Michelle go at it, and then eventually she tags in Naomi. I think Jamie Keys got in as someone, Jamie Keys and Layla. Well, yeah, Layla did. Actually, Layla and Jamie Keys went at it first, where she took the hat and taunted, and Jamie Keys waited. I thought she would nail a cheap shot at somewhat, but I wish she did. That way you can get the match started. But luckily enough, she waited to finish. And then match just started. And Michelle tags in, gets in Kelly tags. And then that's where Michelle gets the upper hand pretty much. Apparently Michelle's going to get Kaitlyn in the ring. Kaitlyn was going to come in, but she came in too early before the tag. And apparently that's what... Apparently that really killed, because she did get tagged in, but then Kaitlyn comes out and was about to nail a finish with someone and he gets the pin, but then Naomi counters for a 3 count. That was retarded. I didn't like that at all. I wanted Kaitlyn to go 2-0 undefeated and still have that heated feud with her and Vicky Guerrero, and I think it was a real feud. So after the match, after Jamie Keys, Kelly and Naomi celebrated, Late Cool starts yelling at Kaitlyn. She pushes away Michelle. Layla traps her in the leg. As Kaitlyn tries to escape, she gets kicked to the face immediately, and then Vicky yells, "Oh, you don't listen!" Like, I was so retarded. I wasn't very pleased with that, but luckily enough, we have the commentators. The commentators was very great. I wish I listened to them more. I focused more on the matches than the commentators, because I know people would put it on mute because they don't want to hear stupid Michael Cole. Like, I know I heard it from someone, but I think hearing it on mute, I don't really pay attention to commentary. I really look at the matches and hear commentators here and there, but I didn't really hear them as much. I didn't know how stupid Michael was. The only time I knew he was stupid, the only highlight parts were like when Miz comes out and Alex Riley. That's when you hear him, like, he starts praising him, like he's the Heisman at some point. So for the most part, that was a little bit ridiculous, but that's the highlight part I knew. And everybody wanted Alex Riley to win, so he was the hero of NXT, varsity villain though. So hopefully we see Nexus 2.0 comes out at some point, but Hopefully they come out eventually soon to feud with Kaval if he gets a future title shot. But I don't want that going down the toilet. Hopefully they try to plan the storyline more right and on target. So, it's Rendog Stream. I'll be catching up on the next NXT, and I'll try and do a review on Monday Night Raw. I know I haven't been on that yet, but hopefully it gets through pretty much. So, Rendog Policeman, Rendog Stream. Peace out, YouTube viewers.